Okay. We're going to make the same two cups that we made yesterday, but maybe different designs on the inside. I haven't quite decided on that. We'll figure it out as we go. I have until about 2:30 to do these, so we have an hour. Which I think might be enough time. Amanda, how are ya? What's new? What's happening? What's going on? Hopefully less drama in the life today. That'll be fun. That'll be a ton of fun. You excited? Bring that top bank back in on itself once we've connected them a little bit. I think that's roughly what I want. The bottom expands a little bit more. Yeah. Something about this one I have to get used to simple forms again. I always feel like I'm not doing enough when I do stuff that's easier like this. And then I overthink it, and then I overdo it, and blah, blah, blah. You know? Gotcha. Awesome. Well, I hope it's a blast. Okay, so the next one we're going to do the same form, but this part's going to come out further, I think. And I think I'm going to do the same patterns that we were doing on the last little cups. Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations. What does that entail? Like, you're not swimming anymore? Is that the deal? Sorry, I went by your comment, went by quickly, so. And the plan for these is hi Flower, how are ya? The plan for these, they're going to be fired upside down, just with a flashing slip. So we're going to go for more neutral tones. What's DLRG? Well, it sounds like it's a good excuse for you to do it while she's arriving. Right? Maybe? And elaborate on what that actually is, because I never heard that before. Yeah, this is the cup form I wanted more than the one we made prior to this. It sounds like you have a busy day. Hopefully it's not that bad. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear that at least. Are you ready for the firing? Also, I was planning on being here way earlier today, but we're at 2.5, but let's go a little bit bigger than that. I had a bunch of other stuff that I forgot that I had to get done today, so. Gotcha. Man, my bats are all really warped. cool. That's awesome. Roughly how many pieces go into that kiln, do you know? Okay, you know what? Is this just because it's not clean enough? Hold up. Hold your butts, everybody. Gotcha. Nope, it's just like all my bad forms. Okay, that's the least forked bat. Okay. Gotcha. I'd be curious. That's a lot of bad bats back to back. Boy, oh boy. Amanda, appreciate you. How are you? No, I just cleaned that out, and that was totally fine. Or it didn't make a difference, rather. So, you know, maybe it's time to finally get new bats. I kind of put them, I haven't been putting it off because I haven't had the issue, but I can't remember the last time I got new bats. Wow, way too big. Does this fit? Hold on. This might be perfect for the other one. No, it's even too big for the other one, but we're gonna make it for the other one because it's closer. I decided to try an extra 25 grams of clay, and that was clearly a mistake. Now, let me just double check height real quick because we didn't actually check the height of this one, but I assume it's going to be same. Probably doesn't help that I like torch my bats every day, you know? remeasure the other one. Yo. So I think, like I said, we're going to do the same kind of pattern. I'm really into this new pattern that we're doing. Though I'm looking at this, one of the planters we did, and we did such a better job at the patterns than I was doing yesterday on those smaller cups. So, yeah. Cool. Bring the bottom out just a little bit more, just to add more milliliter capacity, you know? What's up, Pat? How are you? Appreciate it. How are you? I hope you have a great class. Yeah? Yeah, they're not the easiest things to make, but I'm excited to see anything you create. What's the new project? Oh yeah, smoky, steamy, you know. How's that going? You enjoying it? Oh, with it steaming? I'll take a look after this. Brent, it's to speed up the process. and it's not necessarily necessary for double-walled pieces, but it's definitely makes it a hell of a lot easier to time drawings on what needs to be wet and what needs to be dry. I love that idea. Can't wait to see it. Very, very positive, yes. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Later. Good luck teaching. Well, it's good if you're making more artsy-based forms, you know? What's up, Barry? How new are you? What have you been up to? What have you been making? Tell me everything. I'm brand new myself. I just started like 3 days ago, so I don't know if you're gonna enjoy this stream or not. Say again, Brent? What about a clay disc? Yep, 3 days as of 3 days as of almost 10 years ago. Like, how long am I gonna work today? We're gonna finish both of these double wall cups before 2:30. That's the hope, at least, because I have to get ready to go to graduation. Ah, I see. Yes, this is how I always trim my work. Correct. I'm so excited to see one of your cups, Barry. Yeah, that's awesome. What's your favorite part about it so far? Heavenly, you gotta get back on it. What are you doing? Slacking off over there. It's easy. 3rd day in. Anybody can do it. They can just pick it up, make whatever you want. This is my first attempt at making a double wall pot. Never trimmed like this before. Never done any of this before. Easy. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But if you get stuck, I'd give lessons. What's BOS stand for? Well, that's exciting. Alright, let's see how accurately I actually measured them. I'm not feeling very very confident about my measurements today. Awesome. Glad to hear it, Barry. Where are you located? Gotcha. I never fly out of Boston, so I just never think of it. Yes, very far. No, I'm also on YouTube live at the moment. I'm in Connecticut though, so I'm closer to Boston than I am to Texas. That's for sure. I'm happy to talk about why I'm making double wall pots, but can I ask you, why do you only make single wall pots? Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you. I need a better answer for that than that. If you want my answer for this. Yes, I am, and I usually fly out of JFK. Honestly, I'd rather go just take the way too long a trip down there, so I can at least get a direct flight most of the places. Appreciate it, Nick. So you're limiting yourself because you found like a single wall thing is the epitome of all pottery. That's kind of what it sounded like, right? I'm not trying to give you a hard time, by the way, either. It's a question I get quite asked often, but no one ever explains to me why they only ever make single wall pots. Barry, that's a very good question. Watch closely here. You ready? One wall. Ready for this? There does. There's one wall, Barry. You ready for this? Boom. Second wall. Boom. Oh wait, I did this poorly. That makes sense, Raven. Amanda, people keep asking me for that. I haven't yet. Hi. Yeah, Nick, I won't do it. I take the train in from Southeast, and then I just take the Airbus or whatever all the way to the airport. I used to get like a taxi thing in there, and it was just the bane of my existence. Very cool. How long have you been a potter for? I think CT limo was the bane of my existence when I was younger, because that tram that went to JFK from Grand Central was closed for a billion years, so I never got to do it. Thanks, Nick. You should. Do it, Brent. What's up, Happy? Nice. Very cool. Well, you got 2.5 decades on me as a potter then. Give it a try. See if it actually holds heat or not. Because we're gonna do something to it in a little bit. Yeah, I keep guessing. Yeah, let's think about all the different things that we can think about for this. I like this more than me just giving my answer. I feel like I'm never gonna give an answer again. Good. I appreciate that. Thank you. No, Ben. What's up, man? I still haven't gotten hold of you. I have to... I'm firing a kiln on Friday and another kiln on the 19th, and then I'm going to California, and then I'm going to Washington, so I won't be back till like mid-July, so I'll message you then. From Germany, hi. Hi, everyone. Do I have classes? Or do you have classes where you need to learn it? Because I teach it, but no, I haven't taken a class. And I taught myself all the double weld stuff. Wait, hold on. I need to poke a hole here. Don't mind me. Yeah, I teach classes. Most people don't want to learn how to do double weld pots for me, but that's okay. Right on, Brent. That's awesome. That's what I'm doing right now. If you want step by step, you gotta pay me. Sounds good. Torch is the best tool in the pottery studio, and if anybody says elsewise, they're lying to you. I missed whatever you said right before that, Barry. Sorry. What did you just say prior to that? I'm great. I was sick for a couple days, but I'm back at it, though I just got a shot in this arm and a shot in this arm, so I'm going to probably be out of commission tomorrow. But that's okay. That's just fine. All the busy stuff is happening today. Not really, Mary. Oh, because I'm going to put more holes in later, Barry. And if I didn't do it then, if I torched it right then, it would have just imploded on itself. And no, torching does not cause cracks. That's very cool. What can you describe what your water pots look like? All torching does is speed up the drying process. A great tool. Everybody should do it. Oh my god, rainy day. Appreciate you. So essentially, if we didn't use the torch, I wouldn't be doing any of the process right now. We've only been working for half an hour, and we're already trimming 2 of the pieces that were double walled that we started 30 minutes ago. So if we didn't do that, we'd have to be doing all this stuff tomorrow. I'm from Connecticut in the States. You're not into the newspaper? Oh my god. Between the torch and the newspaper, those are the 2 best items in the entire studio. Blows my mind people didn't use newspaper. Right? Speeds everything up quite a bit. Makes life a lot easier. Unless you're doing more production-y stuff, and then it's unnecessary. But if I'm just doing like 2 one-off things at a time, that's where it's at. I'm glad that I could open your eyes, Brent. Where in India are you from? I'm pretty excited about these just because we switched over to stoneware. I'm excited to go back to stoneware for a little bit. It's been a million years since I've used stoneware. Oh, right? Isn't it happy? I have. I was in India about 10 years ago. It's been a long time. But I was in Missouri for a bit. Stoneware is like nothing. It's so much easier to do everything. I didn't realize how much easier stoneware is. Like, I don't think porcelain's necessarily difficult, but this is like, I can forget about it. It can get over dry. It can get under dry. It can be like slapped together. It seems so forgiving. That's awesome. I love that. That's cool. Fire hot. Who would have guessed now? Ouch, ouch, ouch. And that's where I sign my work. There's my stamp under there. Oh man, Joel, yo, how are you? It's a little smoky, eh? A little steamy. Makes for a little spicy experience. Yo, Mackenzie, what's good? Good. Glad to hear it. I know, right, Ben? Not really. I don't cover my work. I work mostly in porcelain. I never cover any of my work. I use a torch. I don't get cracks. The cracks I would get are when we're adding, oh my gosh. What a gentleman. Always complimenting my eyes. Can't go wrong with that. Luckily, I don't believe in jinxes, so we're good. Yo, how are ya? Okay. Thanks. Appreciate that, Kayla. We're definitely going to go for more simplistic design so we can, it's for when I torched earlier, Amanda, otherwise it would just implode on us. I don't think I ever worry about cracks at this point. Thanks, Happy. Appreciate that. I can't remember the last time I've worried about a crack. I sometimes get S cracks on my lids, but... Brent, there should be a link in my bio, or if you just Google my name, or my business name. Either of those things it'll pop up to a store. I only have a few pieces on there, but I kind of don't like that flare out. Or do I like that flare out? Do we like that little bit of a flare on the bottom there? It kind of makes it look goblety, which is fine. But is that what we want? I don't really know. Thank you, Happy. Like, I don't mind a little bit of a flare. It's just like, there's that like underhang. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. I don't think I really care. Thanks, probably. Alright, let's cut out some holes. We have 20 minutes to do all the hole work, which I think is enough time. And I want to do it slightly different than we did yesterday's and make bigger swaths. So we'll see how this one goes. This one's a pretty time consuming. What other hobbies do you have? Totally fair, happy. Gotcha. Alright, so you're doing a lot of stuff. Now what kind of music do you make? Are you mixing stuff, or are you playing the music? Tell me more. I want more details. Very cool. And where can one hear your music? Oh, that'd be cool. Do you think people would be into that? Gotcha. Okay, alright. I would like to start hosting more workshops soonish. I just don't know how soon that is. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. This one's brand new, so we're learning. I won't try to deny it. Of course not. Of course not. I'm really excited to put fishies on these at some point soon. They might get too muddied. We're not going to do them all like that, but the idea is we're going to add a koi swimming through the dots. Nope, doesn't make a difference. Agreed. Totally agree. Right? So these ones won't get fired. I don't think they're going to be making it into the next firing. I don't think I'll have space. Because, like I said, this next firing is the wood firing conference, so most of the kiln is going to other people. Thank you. I finally finished glazing wadding for this next firing. Half a cord, 9 hours, cone 12. It's a speedy little kiln. 200-ish pieces, they're around this size. It varies a little bit, and then you can put in 7 25 to 33-inch pieces in the back. This will be used for whatever the consumer, whoever buys this, they can use it for whatever they want. I could care less. I would use it for tea, personally, but if someone bought it, they could use it for ice cream, they could use it to fill all of their tears in because of how much these cost, and like all their regretful decisions, they could just cry into this cup after they bought it, you know, stuff like that. The normal stuff. Yeah, right? Isn't that fast? So I can do the whole thing by myself really easily. Well, not super easily, but you know what I mean. More easily than a big kiln. You know, yeah, I mean, these will set you back. What am I charging for these cups? like 175 or 165 or something. So, and with shipping and tax, you're looking at like 190. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you don't regret your purchase. I started making double wall pots in 2018. It was 2018 or 2019. I don't really remember. I remember the first pot I ever made that was double walled. I just don't remember the firing. Or I actually remember the firing. I just don't remember the year. But I think around that time. Hi, hi. It's a pain, that's for sure. Almost about 10 years I've been making pots. No, I like blue. Granted, we're going to be moving in a very brown direction soon. These are all going to be flashing slip, fired upside down shells with our fishy through them. What's up, Brian? How are you? I'm from the States, from Connecticut. Later, Brent. Good luck on the double walled stuff when you try it. Oh yeah. Oh, Mrs. Carl. Ah, what a pottery teacher. What a lady. I've said this story a bunch of times. My fondest memory of her is she would just give me like unpasteurized apple juice and be like, Will, go put this under your bed for a week and then drink it. It's like my main memory of Mrs. Carl. Just trying to get me drunk on apple juice. It would have been fun to do the wheel with Mrs. Carl. I think I tried it once, but she didn't really um, help me. It was more like she's like, figure it out, and I was enjoying hand building at that stage of my life. Yeah, that would have been fun. Memorable things? God, I don't even remember what day it is. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see, so I fire a kiln in Kent, Connecticut pretty regularly, and what do you think, B? Of course. Get out of here, of course. I don't know what I'm saying. I used to bike everywhere. I was a bike commuter for a million years, and I used to bike to fire a kiln, set up a tent, take a 7-hour shift, and then I would bike home. And the bike ride was like, I don't know, 16 miles, 17, 18, 19 miles on really hilly dirt roads. When I was young and had energy. Now I'm just an old, cranky man. She did, but she still has to do a bunch of compliance things, and it's going to be a serious pain in the butt. But the point is, she can still do it, so that's huge. I'm just happy that she was able to continue. It was not looking very promising for a little bit. Thanks. Number one, and I have to go to a graduation. I have to be there at 3:15. It's 2:30 now. We might be able to power through one more. What do you think? Do you like it? Do we like it? Yes, no, maybe so? I want to do more of these. Let's do more of these on this next one. I'm still learning. I don't think I've learned anything. I'm just slowly figuring things out. Thanks, Jess. Nope. If you see inside, there's no hole. You can't get holes, they're double walled. I was at a show the other day, and she came over so excited to look at my work, and when she picked it up and realized they weren't variables, she was immediately disgusted and told me so much, and it was like, you should have been making variables. Why are you doing this? Blah, 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 blah. It was pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, this is a new one for me too, so we're getting there. People are weird in person. They're mean. There, Ben. Thanks for hanging. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Joel. Alright, so... I want to try something on this one. Yeah, people are surprisingly meaner to me in person than they are online. Overall, people online are actually quite nice to me. But in person, they're like very hit or miss, which has always surprised me. I did. I like I like the concept. I didn't really like the pot, but I did like the concept. That was pretty cool. Huh? All right. And we just do a bunch of ones that like connect, and then I'm just gonna increase the numbers of dodulations. Dodulations? What's the right terminology? Amanda, you can help me out on this, right? Is it dodulation? Dodulation. I don't even need it. I know it. It has to be that. There's no other option. Yeah, that's the thing that's confusing. Yeah, it's confusing to me that the internet has actually been the nice one. Sometimes, you know, during lives, sometimes I get mean people in, but thank you, Brian. Appreciate you. Sometimes people online are mean, but they're the ones who are just saying like mildly homophobic things to me to get a rise. But then they just don't know how to handle it when I say, "How'd you know I was gay?" Because they always just call me gay. You know what I mean? Yes. Thank you, Amanda. And then they leave and I never see them again, or they become lifelong fans. It's one or the other. So it is what it is. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do for this one. I like this. We're doing totally different pattern, same kind of concept as everything else, but different. Right on. I appreciate you for hanging out. Into my sloth. Alright, we're going to try to connect these three somehow. Okay, 2:35, okay. I want to get this done, but I also don't want to rush it. So at some point, there is a chance that we might just have to clean it up and come back to it when I'm done. So I have these guys coming over to look at my kiln when I get back from this graduation. That's cool. Deliver? I don't quite understand, I'm sorry. Totally. Okay, we're gonna go until 2:45, and then I truly have to get out of here because I have to go put on like a nice shirt, which I doubt you guys will ever see me in, but. What a cool guy. And after I was just saying how nice the internet was, TikTok got all toxic on us. I defended too early. I know, Amanda. I have no idea. It like truly doesn't make sense. Okay, we might be able to actually finish this. We have four more minutes. I think we can finish it off. I'm not going to poke out all the holes yet, but I think we can do this. Cool. Cool. Alright. Later, thanks for hanging out. Let me see if I can quickly clean this up. Man, this part always takes longer. I mean, it took half an hour to make the double wall cups, and then it took 45 minutes to poke out the holes. One that's just really stubborn right there. Oh, there it goes. Any extra cleanup I'll do later, but there we go. kind of mainly just went for the big and then the small holes for one of them, but I just wanted to try something slightly different, just design-wise. And I think they're cool, and they're both cool in a different way, you know? So, okay, I have to run. I'm hoping I'll be back later, but I probably won't. I always say I'll be back and then I never show up, so thanks for hanging, guys. Later.